I've been here since May of 2013, exactly 8 years. If you're looking for a home at a good company with a good team of people to work for, this is it. I've enjoyed every moment here so far, and I plan to be here until I can't drive a truck no more.
I've been driving for about 21 years, and I've been working here at Bottomley for 11 of them, and I love working here. I got great pay and great benefits.
What kind of vacation time is involved?
We get 2 weeks paid vacations here.
I get a lot of home time. I get 2.5 days every week. You know, they never push me out when I need more time at home. You know, I've never had a problem having time to actually enjoy myself when I get in.
That's why I like working here, because you're home every weekend and you get to see your family and your grandkids.
That's one of the main reasons I've stayed.
And so when we look at the driver experience, if we can make sure that the driver experience is good, then we know that the customer experience is good, and then we know the relationship with our customers from a company level is good. It's basically building a house, right? You build a house with the best foundation.
We're adding on about anywhere from 4 to 6 trucks a month. Got great employees, we got great benefits. We try to give them the best equipment there are out there. We got all stainless steel reefers, all new trucks every 2 to 3 years. We keep new trucks in the fleet. We just want to have good people. I want people to feel welcome here. I want to feel like they're a family member of a trucking company, not just an employee. That's my goal, make people feel.
What year truck is that, and about how many miles you got on it there?
It's a 2021 Freightliner. I got 76,005 on it. We got a good maintenance crew. They keep everything going good for us.
My guys here are great. I mean, you can't ask for a better group of guys. Anytime there's something the driver needs, they're right on top of it. The driver don't have to keep asking, you know, fix this, fix this. They're right on it.
Every trip it comes back, it does get a PM to ensure that it meets all the DOT standards.
On top of servicing the truck, we make sure the truck is washed, cleaned up, ready to go back out for its next trip. We have cleaning supplies on the shelf for the drivers so they don't have to buy it. Armoralls and towels and things like that. We also have, of course, the vacuum, you know, for vacuuming the truck out.
We keep Sirius XM radio. We provide that free for all of our drivers.
When it comes to potential drivers that are thinking about coming to work here at Bottomley's, what would they expect?
If they're a new driver just getting started in the industry, you've probably got more of an opportunity for advancement here quicker than anywhere else. The workload, you know, you can make it as demanding as you like. You know, if you want to be out here, you know, and just get your 34 in and get right back on the road and roll, you can make it whatever you want. They've got regional loads, they've got coast-to-coast loads. It's all no-touch freight. About the most physical aspect of the job is your pre- and post-trip. You know, it's the easiest job I've ever had.
When you come in to work, what is the process like when you show up at the yard? You know, walk us through that.
We get a dispatch over an email or phone call. It's really, you know, according to how the driver wants to have his dispatch. And then we agree to accept the load, or we can ask for a different load.
Most of the time, our mechanics already got their trailer hooked up, so that saves us a lot of time.
Also, as a service to the drivers, we fill the trucks up, fill their DEF tanks for them. That way, when they leave them here, they can go several hundred miles, not worrying about having the fuel and the reefers of fuel. Everything's done for them.
If it's a direct load, once we get to our delivery, it's, you know, just a drop and hook. Even if it's a live unload, you know, they have our appointments scheduled. It's really smooth. Usually before we actually make our delivery, we already have our dispatch for our backhaul. Everything runs smooth because they're always on top of getting everything lined up. As we return with our backhaul, we always bring it into the hub. We normally don't have to deliver those loads. That's left up to the local part of the company. And then that affords us more time at home to take care of what we need to, family and such.
And if I can make that job easier of knowing, you know, you're going to be at, let's say, Aurora, Colorado at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I can give your load a day ahead of time. Hey, you're going to go here, they're going to do a drop and hook and go get your backhaul. Once I've already given them their load information, they can plan it in their mind, and they're back home, let's say Friday night, so they can start making their plans what they want to do for their family life.
What about that e-log system? What do you guys got that way?
We got the Samsara electronic logs, and it's quick and fast and very reliable.
The Samsara helps out in that they have a tablet in the truck.
We get weather updates, like Wyoming during the winter, it gets shut down and we can reroute the trucks and get them around the snow and what have you. If we can let them know ahead of time, hey, been a bad wreck reported 20 miles ahead of you, we need you to get off here and go around. And they're like, well shoot, we didn't even know that, you know. So it really helps.
What could you say about the communication between the drivers and dispatch and the office?
We have a great dispatch crew. They really know what's going on. They really keep us happy out here on the road, keep us moving.
I never have a problem. When I call them, somebody always answers the phone. No matter what time of day or night, somebody always answers the phone.
In dispatch, we have a good relationship with the shop, the people downstairs that we work with to make the whole company really kind of flow together well.
We want to get good quality drivers because we have good equipment, we have good loads, and we want to get the best drivers that are out there. Our safety departments work really hard to get our score up to where it's at so we can get into the better paying loads, the better trips that the drivers will have overall.
We strive to be on time. That's one thing we always said is we've got one thing to sell, and that's service. So we really look at doing a good job of that. We try hard every day.
The whole staff there, all of the office staff, they're professionals. They're really good at what they do, and they understand this industry. They understand the stress involved with this living out here on the road, you know.
We try to keep the lanes as simple as possible, and that takes the stress off the drivers, and it's, you know, and that's more appealing to the drivers.
It's an effort by all of us to get the same job done. I mean, it's not one person here by themselves trying to get it done.
Just a whole lot of bunch of good people works there.
Everyone in the office and everyone in the shop, our sole job is to support the drivers on the road. They're the ones out in the field doing the work. Our job is to support them. I'll take care of the stuff that surrounds you. I'll take care of the truck. I'll take care of the trailer. I'll take care of the customer in that load. But this doesn't work without people. So the idea, the stop ship authority is that if you don't feel comfortable, if you don't feel it's safe, we ask that you pull it over. We ask that you put yourself and your friends and family that count on you first rather than the load.
We want people to feel like it's a family operated business, which it is. We started it as a family, even though we're up to 70, 80 trucks now. We want people to feel like they're not a number, they're a family member. There's a lot of drivers here right now. I take my shirt off my back any day to help them. They're good people.
You know, we hear that term family-oriented a lot. So what does that mean to you, and what have you experienced along the time that you've worked for the company?
You know, I've had personal problems that I just went right in that I wouldn't have talked to nobody else about. You know, you feel like one of the family here, and I've come to know everyone, and I love them like family, you know, and they do me.
I've had drivers come up and end up crying with them, or they cry with me, or I start talking about, you know, my mom that's passed and cry. I mean, it can be emotional, or they can come up and talk about a problem they're having. I mean, when I say family, it's literally family, you know, and sometimes they've called with personal problems they have. If they come in with their family for an interview, we got food, we tell them to come and eat with us. We usually know their birthdays, their family's birthdays. We know when their kids have babies, and we announce it. And that's what we've always thrived upon, to make it family. When they come upstairs, they can walk right through my door. You know, it's open door, and we welcome everybody.
Well, my wife is a mentor of this company. Everybody that works here thinks more of her. She's here daily, every day. I'm here in and out a lot because I'm in the farming business too. But my wife is a very great woman. There ain't a better woman in the world than her.
We eat together, you know, we laugh together, and we have things for the drivers to come in and eat. And that's one of my most important things too, besides accounts payable. I really thrive on making other people feel welcome, happy, and just want to be here. You know, that's important to me.
I love dealing with the drivers, making them happy, getting them back so we can all make some money. I just love dealing with the people.
It doesn't bother me at all. I'm glad to help them whenever they need me. It don't matter what time of day.
Where we're different is that if you have a problem, you call the same person that hired you for your entire career, and we handle those problems. If there's a payroll problem, and sometimes there are, it's handled that day. We don't say we'll catch it next week. It's done now. I think that's just the culture of caring for people.
Couldn't ask for a better job. You know, everybody's looking for that happiness, and I found it here.
We know you by your name, your habits when you get home, if you want to go fishing, camping. We don't want to recognize you as a truck number. We want to make it personal.
Our boss, Mitchell, he told me if any time I need to call him for anything, no matter what time it is, he says just pick up the phone call.
Well, you're talking about the boss man there. You know, you got access to him anytime you want.
Sure do.
I think that is key when it comes to describing communication.
They advance you quickly, and you know, if you can handle the responsibility of this, you know, they feel like that you should earn a decent living.
The good Lord has blessed me to let me have what I got. My blessings is I want to help people better their life. That's my whole goal. When I better their life, they help me better mine. But the main thing is I want to try to help them first. They come first in my eyes.
We hired a new driver. He'd been in school 7 weeks, and we start our new drivers off out of school here working in the local areas. So he's sleeping in the truck because he lives 3.5 hours away. So he's spending his nights here. Obviously, he was running out of money. Money is tight. My wife made some enchiladas for him, and as she was delivering them to the truck, a worker in the parking lot asked what we were doing. And we told him. And this worker said, well, give this to him. And they went in their car, and they gave us a $100 bill to tide this new person over. This person won't be paid back for it. That's family. That's culture.
I've come a long way in the 8 years I've been here. I couldn't be more happy with the pay and with the responsibility. If you want to be a truck driver, and if you want to succeed in this industry, there's a place for you at Bottomley. Not only do they have the driving jobs, they have other jobs. They're diverse.
We got a lot of drop and hook loads on the East Coast and on the West Coast. A lot of one-on-one pickups, and we will work for you to get you moving and make money.
If you have the right work ethic, if you really want a job, this is where you need to be.